penis.
It's Star Wars.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome to another week of the Dunes of Utapau. Welcome to another week away from the planet of Utapau. We are now in week 3 of Antar. How's the else feeling?
Shut up, buddy.
I feel like that was a burn on yourself. It's like, welcome to another week away from the title.
Yeah, okay, guys. Once we get like 2 planets away from Utapau, we need to go way back, just to the first planet.
No. Once we get to Utapau, I'll just change the name of the series when I upload the videos to like something different.
Dunes of Dagobah.
Shadows of Dathomir.
Yeah.
So, Marshall, who did the description last week?
You know what? Ben was supposed to, but he never got back to me, so I wrote the description.
Wait, I was supposed to? When was this? Oh, fuck.
You were sent messages about it.
Well, Marshall, since you did the description last week, why don't you recap last week's episode?
I'd be happy to.
Oh boy.
This just means, Ben, you're gonna do this shit again this time.
Gotcha.
Hey, whatever keeps me from doing it.
Well, you'll do it eventually, buddy. Okay,
Look,
so
I
anyway.
I don't think I shared
the
last week on
Discord
Twitter,
crashed
so I
last
should
time,
do
and
that
it was
now.
horrible.
So, last week, we adventured in space. We went to, so we continued our adventure on the planet of Antar. We sort of, Kasari continued her corruption from the source of corruption, which is the Justice Gauntlet. I ended up, well, the party as a whole ended up going to find sort of this darkness that Merkava sensed in the forest. But somehow the fuck we ended up in a desert. I'm still a little shaky on how that happened. And then there was a desert outpost which appeared to be used by the gun merchants. They started shooting at us when we walked up, very rude. And we decided as punishment for their assault, we would murder them all. Justice. And we went inside and we like had to like. Charles almost died in a door. He came very close to dying, I feel. And then after we got through that door, eventually, basically through brute force, we busted in. We killed a lot of people. Kasari killed several people. Her first kills in her life of humans.
I'm boffins.
That we know of.
No, I was the only one that killed boffins.
And,
I see.
But yeah, humans and
I
boffins.
killed a boffin.
We'll call them higher life forms. And
Folk, perhaps.
Folk, you could call them folk, you could call
Subhumans.
You could call them sentient species, any number of things. Anyway, so yes, we killed these folk, and we after we were done with that, Merkava like snuck the glove off of Kasari, but he fucked up big time, and like all the darkness went from Kasari into him, so he is now addicted to the glove too. Kasari misses the glove. Jackson almost got sold, but we didn't sell him, and Kasari finished off the episode burying the dead, atoning for her sins.
And we also found out that the gunslingers were members of the Jackers.
Yes, they were the Jackers. It turned out to be a Jackers outpost, and the leader was none too impressed with Cedric. I think the leader and Cedric have a bit of a verbal feud going on, but
clearly,
yes. So yeah,
Much of a feud. It's pretty one-sided.
pretty. Jackson,
Okay.
I mean, Cedric's not a man of words, so she insults him, he kills a few of her men, it's a back and forth.
Okay, so, yes, but speaking of the gauntlet, actually, Kasari, could you make a 1 challenge 2 difficulty discipline check for me to start off today?
Oh no.
As for the rest of you, you are beginning to journey north. Like I said in the last part, you can see some tents in the distance, but as you travel further and further north, off of the desert, back into the plains, notice that before the tent is a metal fence of sorts that like goes as far as you can see, and a number of A number of Gotals are stationed on the wall with weapons.
Oh no.
And roll destiny, Marshall.
That's a failure, boss, with 2 threat.
You gain 2 strain because as you're traveling north, your hunger for the gauntlet is growing. It's a destiny roll.
Oh no.
Oh, baby.
Sorry,
Damn.
I was rolling destiny. Repeat again, my hunger for the... What'd you say besides my hunger for the gauntlet is growing?
Oh, then you just gain 2 strain because of that hunger growing.
Okay, great.
We still have 2 paragons, right?
1, I believe.
I think you've dropped out.
No, isn't Casario?
Not yet. I'm very close, but I'm not a paragon yet.
So Cedric, the one killing boffins, is the only paragon.
Morality's such a good mechanic, guys. So good. Right. Anyway, yes. You come up to the wall. They don't seem aggressive, but they are looking at you rather interestingly. And there's no gate. You could climb over the fence, but obviously they're looking at you very inquisitorially.
Where are you right now?
You're coming up to the fence, like you're almost there.
Let me...
I say hello.
Hi there. We don't get a lot of your kind around here. State your business.
We are looking to... what are we doing, guys? What the fuck are we doing? we're oh, yes. We're Jedi, and one of us sensed a darkness deep within the woods, and we were thinking if we could ask you one of you could lead us to that darkness.
They laugh when you said the darkness in the woods, and they look at each other. And the one who spoke to you originally says, "The darkness, all right. Yeah, we've been fighting with those bastards for the last better part of a couple years. We've been managing to defend quite well lately, thanks to the wall fence. But we haven't managed to make any progress into the forest. I doubt you'll do the same."
I say, well, I think penetrating forests is our speciality, I say as I remove my robe. No.
What the hell?
That's my favorite line. Okay, anyway. But, yeah, I say, well, we could give it a crack. Could you at least give us some... I mean, are they literally just in the forest? Is there a specific coordinate you could give us?
Like I said, we haven't had any luck getting into the forest, so we don't know where they are. We've had some scouts get a little further in, and they seem to have tribes like we do, but we're not sure exactly where they are, except for the one closest to us.
Do you know why they attack you?
They're coming after our cattle. They hunt them, they kill them, and they take them. I assume they're looking for food.
Do they speak the native language of this planet?
It's interesting. The way we speak is mostly through emotions, and he points to the horns, and theirs are gargled and corrupted. We can't really understand them.
Corrupted? What do you mean by that?
Just seems it's not coming through the way we're used to. It's hard to speak to convey the concept in basic, but it's like a data stream that's coming through bit by bit. And we're not getting.
Would you describe this corruption as unnatural in nature?
It's nothing I've ever seen, so probably.
So you don't think it's just another off branch of your species? You think it maybe there's something that has changed these creatures?
Certainly, I've never seen anything like this in my species. We don't travel the galaxy. There's not too many of us. I don't think this is an off branch.
Huh. I turn to my compatriots and I say,
Time to start a purge.
I say, this
The guard that spoke basic looks at you, Merkava, and just shakes his head.
I turn to you guys and I say, I have a feeling that the darkness within the woods is not coming from the Godel itself, but from something that has corrupted them. And that is why they're attacking people. There's something in the forest, perhaps some sort of Sith artifact, or maybe an actual living Sith, that has made these people into violent marauders that are no longer able to communicate with their brethren. I think if we remove that or destroy it, we might have a chance of ending this conflict and saving the lives of all of those people in the forest.
So no purge.
I say, why would we? What does that even mean? That's so ambiguous.
Merkava in the forest, it does look flammable.
Interesting.
Okay.
Love this music.
What do you guys think about this idea? I think we should go in and find whatever that is that's corrupting these people. Save the planet.
Yeah.
And it would certainly be doing them justice.
Sure. That's a weird way to put it. Although justice is good. Oh, I need to change my name in Discord.
Justice.
Alex.
No, Chris clearly needs to put justice in his name.
Well, Cedric, your emotional, your motivation is
It is justice, so I need justice.
So everyone loves justice in this party.
For me.
Yeah, you're just a traveler. You're just passing through.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, so what time is it right now, buddy?
The sun looks like it's going down, but you probably got another hour before it sets.
Okay, we probably shouldn't go into the spots of light at night.
Dark, creepy forest.
Yeah. So I say we camp within the walls of this town if they'll let us, and then we head out in the morning. Is everyone in agreement?
Yep, sounds good. Then
Sounds like a good plan.
I call back up to the person, because I'm guessing this whole conversation was probably like a little. It wasn't whispered,
Sure.
but it probably was. We weren't yelling it out at him. I call up and I say, okay, well, I've conversed with my friends here, and I think we think we'd like to get a night's rest before we head out, since it's getting dark. Would you be kind enough to let us inside your walls for the night?
The guy nods and says, "We're just looking out for the dangerous ones. You can come through. If you want more information on the Montos, then I'd talk to Saruo. He leads the tribe."
Sorrow, you say?
Saruo.
Saroa. Ah, thank you. Sure, we'll talk to him. Thank you.
And he basically just nods. He doesn't open any. There's no gate on the fence, so you're still expected to climb over it. But it's pretty easy to do.
Do you want me to throw you guys over?
I don't want to hit the moon, man.
How many moons are there around Antar?
I think 9.
So I then look over at Merkava and say, which one do you want to hit?
Sweet Christ, no. I'm gonna start climbing.
Antar 4,
Get a hold on me.
Yeah, clearly Antar 4.
I think Antar 3 is the best, actually.
That is
Okay,
a
yeah,
planet
let's-
where everything is upside down.
Is it what?
How
How does that work?
What?
I want to know about this Antar 3. That sounds a lot more interesting than this.
dare you? I am offended.
It's not meant as offense. I mean, you came up with the idea.
It's fair.
Okay. So, yeah.
One of your ideas is better.
I climb up the fence.
Yeah, let's start climbing.
Okay, it's very easy.
But as I'm
barely
climbing
overhead
up
height,
the
so.
fence, I don't mean to offend anyone. I start calling racial slurs out as I'm crawling up the fence.
Jesus Christ.
So you all get over the fence and you can head towards the tents now. Do you do so? Do you head into the main village?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As you head in, you see beyond the village is just plains and plains of bison, or what looks like bison. And you into the
I
village.
need one of those. I will name him Mike, and he will be Mike Bison.
I'm guessing bison don't have eggs, right?
No, they're mammals.
Yeah. Well, Platypuses have eggs and they're mammals.
Isn't that like the one exception?
But this is space. I'm sure there's lots of exceptions in space.
That's fair. They are traditional mammals.
That's too bad. Okay. I want to go to a planet
Although,
where all the mammals have eggs.
Actually, make an average xenology check. Actually.
Okay. Oh! Succeed.
So yeah, you know about this creature. You know it is an Antar bison, and that it does produce its young via traditional childbirth means.
Ah, too bad. Okay. Yeah. So do we see a longhouse like we're in the other villages, marking a sort of a capital building, if you will, a townhouse?
Yeah, there are two big tents in this town. One of them looks very much like the two longhouses you have seen before, and one of them is a rounded building that just seems larger than the others.
Okay, we'll go.
Let's go to the
do you guys want
longhouse.
to split up, or?
I
I mean, this is a peaceful area, so it's not like we're
Yeah,
in
like-
danger if we do.
No, it's peaceful for now.
I think the only danger is that when we split
Did
up.
anyone else notice that the initiative was just cleared?
Oh, that's scary. Well,
I had already
anyway,
reset it.
so I'll go to meet with the chieftain since I can speak, and
Hey, I can speak too.
no, you can't, Ben. You're
Okay, I
probably
mean, I have the skills to speak in game.
okay. I'd love to see
Okay,
you do
let's
that
send-
in the games one of these days.
Hey, I tried the other day, but then
So,
they killed me or something.
Makava and Kasari to the longhouse.
Okay, come
And,
here, Justice.
Make
Justice.
Alright.
I'll grab Jackson and head
Just-
to the big circly
just.
one.
Which one do you want to do first? Which one do you want to go through first?
Let's do the longhouse first.
Okay, so you walk in, and this one is quite an active one. People seem to have gone home, but there are 3 people left, one of which seems to be wearing more ceremonial garb than the other 2. They're all males.
Is this me and Mercado?
This is you and
Yeah.
Mercado,
Okay.
yeah.
We walk up to the one looking ceremonial.
Oh, hello there. My name is Saro. I lead this tribe. How are you doing?
Good. Pleased to meet you, Sarua. My name is Kasari Lassiter, and this is my this is a Jedi. This is Jedi Knight Merkava. I forgot your name.
And you say we
Good job
can't
there.
Does
see.
Merkava have a last name?
Harar.
Merkava Harar. We were told to come and meet you by the gate by one of the guards on the fence. You're the reason we're here is, well, twofold. One, we plan on camping here this night, if that is fine by you, within the
Nods and
walls.
says, that would be absolutely fine. I've already received correspondence from my brothers to the south, and I know that you've been on the planet for a couple of days.
Ah.
You're friends of us.
Yes, yes, we try to help where we can. I have a theory that the darkness looming over the forest, that the reason the other Godel coming from the forest have been so aggressive and almost feral is because there is a dark side presence in the forest that has corrupted them, and it is the intention of myself and my companions to rid this world of that corruption so that the Godel may live in peace once more.
He looks astonished and says, "Wow, well that would be incredibly useful. We've unfortunately had to be very defensive up here, purchasing weaponry from Corellia to even really keep our herds alive. So if you could stop that threat, it would be incredibly useful to us."
If my theory is correct, I believe that if once we remove it, the Godel that have been so aggressive to you should return to the normal Godel way of life.
That would also be excellent. We were once one. Back when we first arrived on this planet, it would be excellent to reunite with our brethren.
Yes. Well, do you know anything about the forest and the Godel inside?
We know that they're fighters. We know that they hunt in packs, and that they have weaponry from Corellia themselves. They have certain units. They call them trappers, we think, that are very good at controlling and making battles more lopsided in their favor. We know that they have one tribe just to the south of us as you enter the forest on the northwest. That there is a tribe of them there. We actually our shaman in town, Chio. She used to be of the Montos tribes, but she doesn't remember much in her old age. She's next door if you want to talk to her.
Hmm. Wait, is her name Chio?
Chio.
Like Lady Chio. From Naruto. Okay, anyway.
I wonder how she escaped the corruption.
Do you have any questions, Merkava?
About the shaman. When did she come here? Is it recent, or did she has she been here a while?
Been here for around 20 years.
Okay.
When he said that Chio was next door, is that the big one that the other two are in?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Well, sorry, what were you saying, Merkava?
No, I was going to say that I had nothing further to ask.
Okay, I was just gonna say, yes. So, do you have a part of the town that you'd be fine with us camping in?
You could camp anywhere you wish. Out in the plains is often safe if the bison don't mind you. However, unfortunately, because of the, pseudo-war we've been fighting recently, we have a lot of empty tents on the west side of town. If you wanted to sleep in those.
Thank you very much. If it wouldn't be disrespectful, we probably will.
No, we've been planning to move some of the population over there when we can anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, well, thank you very much. If you need anything in return from us, please feel free to ask. We will leave you with your thoughts now.
He nods respectfully and walks away.
Okay, we leave.
Would you like to meet up with the other group before they walk in?
Well, I'm guessing that they probably walked in while we were having that conversation.
No. I think we should let them handle this on their own.
Yeah, I want to see the show.
Oh god.
So you two walk into this tent, and it is very dark. It's a lot darker than you're used to from these tents. It's not lit by like a torch or a flame like the others are. There's just a small lantern deep into the tent, and what appears to be a very elderly Godel sitting next to it. There's also the lantern is kind of an orb shaped, and it glows with a deep red and illuminates part of the room.
Hello?
What's your name?
She shifts, but you don't hear anything.
What? What do we do now, Charles?
I took a trip.
Hello? We're looking for the chief of the tribe.
You see a shaking elderly hand come into the light and then point to the left.
I look over there and say, don't see someone over there. Are you alright?
I think she means the next building.
The elderly hand morphs into a thumbs up.
Says,
Can you not talk?
She shakes her hand back and forth as if to say kind of.
She probably
She
might not know
your name.
There's no response.
Do you have a name?
She gives you a thumbs up.
Okay, well let
Cedric looks at Jackson and says, you understand some Godel might not be able to speak basic.
I mean, she seems to be understanding us so far. She answered our questions.
There's a difference between understanding it and being able to speak it.
Can I tell it's a
In my
girl?
experience, it's actually harder to understand than it is to speak. That's impressive.
You can see enough of the elderly woman to probably notice that it's an elderly woman.
Miss, if you don't mind me asking, do you speak Basic? Do you understand Basic?
You hear a deep sigh, and then she shuffles, and her hand goes over the lamp. At which point, both Jackson and Cedric, you hear in your mind, in Basic, a female voice saying, "Hello, children. Is there something I can help you with?"
Hello, Mother?
Whoa, what?
I'm kidding.
We're here to investigate what's going on in the forest. And
My homeland. Unfortunately, it is seeped in corruption.
yes,
Do you
that's
know
what we
caused-
feared.
Do you know what causes this corruption?
I believe it was likely something like I've got in my hand. A relic of my people from many years ago. Before we learned the language of Basic or any others, we used to be able to use this to communicate with other races with our natural telepathic abilities.
Hmm.
Go to where telepathic, what the fuck?
You've pretty much known this since you arrived on the planet with their horns transmitting emotions to you.
Oh,
That you just haven't had words being transmitted to you until now.
weird as fuck.
Cedric says, "Do you know of any of these that are particularly corrupting from your history?"
They're not naturally corrupting, but many of the chieftains in my homeland seem to have come across corrupted versions of these artifacts, and that seems to have changed them.
Hmm.
Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I am Jackson Reaver, and this is Jedi Knight Cedric Carlman.
It's a pleasure.
We're looking to stop the corruption, if possible. So, I'll admit I am not familiar with the traditions of your people. So, could you tell me if or what to look out for to find some of these corrupted items, rather than taking away normal or ancient artifacts that should be with those people?
You're asking if, like, how to find corrupted ones?
Yeah, like how to tell between like corrupted ones and like non-corrupted ones.
She says, "I'm afraid I can't really tell you that. Often you need to look at the effects. Perhaps I'm wrong. I've often trusted my instincts, but that seems to me to be the cause of this aggression."
So the effects are aggression,
Fear.
increased worries, fear.
Played on my people's fear of being ruled by someone else.
I understand. Thank you. We'll leave you in your peace now.
Her hand moves off the orb, and you no longer feel anything coming from her.
Yep. Cedric does sort of a little bow and then leaves, pulling Jackson with him.
So what the fuck did we just learn there?
We learnt that we probably want to get like the orbs away from them.
They're
Or
like the
destroy the orb.
Ood.
They're like the Ood.
Okay.
Won't they be like very mad about us removing their sacred orbs and shit?
Yeah, but it's
They're already
corrupting
pretty
them.
mad, by
Yeah,
the way.
they're already aggressive.
They're
like, kill on
already
sight, so-
aggressive.
Do we? So
And
we
do you
pro-
want to?
do we probably bump into each other in the area between the tents?
You probably came outside around the same time, so yeah. You're
I
next to each other.
I say, oh, did you meet lady? Did you meet old lady Chio?
Was that her name?
Yeah, apparently.
Yes,
Oh,
we did.
okay.
We learned a little bit about the people in the forest.
Oh, okay. What'd you learn?
they seem to. There seems to be this sort of traditional artifact of these people who, which allows them to communicate to other races using their telepathy. But the what's their name? I've forgotten it again. Said that there are corrupted ones which seem to be inducing fear and aggression into these people. That's probably the source of the darkness that we're looking for.
I see. Well,
so do we have a bed tonight?
Yes, some tents over on this side of the village, and I point to the, what was it, the west side?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, we're allowed to use the abandoned tents on the west side.
Okay, let's have a night. Rest up.
As you walk through the abandoned side of the town, it kind of shocks you how many tents are empty. It almost seems like close to 40% of the tents in the village are empty at the moment. Whether that's been emptied recently or whether they're just newly built, it's hard to tell, but they look like they've been there for quite a while. You settle on how many tents? Are you sleeping in one, or are you sleeping in four, splitting between the two?
I think I'm going to sleep in between two tents.
Okay. There's good grass there, so that's fine.
I'm gonna sleep on top of the tent.
I roll an athletics check. It's easy.
I really want you to fail this now, Jackson.
Cedric, are you sleeping in a tent? On the tent?
I am sleeping in a tent.
Very bare bones. There's like a small candle that, and then some matches next to it, and like a hay sleeping bed, and a drawer to keep some stuff.
Very
in.
well resting sleep.
Yeah, definitely. You regain one strain. You lose one strain, sorry, and you you curl up at the top of a tent. You see there's a little plateau at the top of one of them that you can sleep on.
You crazy person.
It's a little bit, but you're fine. Kasari, do you sleep in a tent?
I do.
Right. This is the same as Cedric's. You got a drawer, a candle, some matches, and like a straw bed.
Anything in the drawer?
1 second.
Money!
Do I wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
There is a kind of a looks like a sweet of some sort, piece of candy, or a mint maybe.
I smell it.
It smells minty fresh.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Okay, make an easy resilience check.
God damn it! Why am I always eating shit?
It poisons you. You'll die.
Well,
why are you eating toothpaste?
My day has come. Then.
It's so going to be toothpaste, isn't it?
Goldfish.
You relax by eating the mint. It cleans your mouth out really nicely. Your breath smells amazing. You lose 3 strain, and you will gain a boost on your next social check.
Oh shit! Okay.
Your breath just smells that damn fine.
So minty. But as soon as I talk to someone, the breath will have been ejected. Okay.
Actually, no. You get a boost on all your social checks tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I was making a joke. That wasn't me arguing, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair though. That is a good point. That yeah, you're gonna have good breath for the rest of the day or for tomorrow. So you sleep fine. Nothing. Well, actually, let's see if you sleep fine.
When you say all social checks, does this include coercion? Am I better at scaring people with my fresh breath?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So fresh, it's scary.
It's like, oh, this guy knows his shit.
Okay, so you sleep through the night without actually. Merkava, make a hard vigilance check, or any. I guess all of you can make hard vigilance checks if you want to, unless you just slept hardcore. Actually, no, it's not all of you. Merkava and Jackson can make hard vigilance checks because you're outside.
That's a success.
That's a triumph.
So Merkava, you notice that there is some rustling and some. By the way, you gain 1 strain, and Jackson, you gain 5 strain. Does that 5 strain take you over your threshold, Jackson?
I don't think
No.
it will.
Is he about to pass out to a vigilance check?
I was about to say, because if it does, that would definitely change the results of this check. So, yeah, Merkava, you notice there is some sort of commotion going on in the field. Meanwhile, or in the plains, I mean. Jackson, you notice specifically that some Godels are attacking a herd of bison. This is around 4 a.m.
Let's wake.
Don't worry. It's just Godels hunting bison.
No, that's bad.
They need to eat somehow.
I think these are the evil Godels, though, stealing.
You
Their
don't know
bison.
that. Jackson can't tell what how Godels there yet.
They're just Godels.
Yeah, why would they hunt their own bison in the middle of the
At
night?
4 a.m.
That'd be weird.
Maybe they're rebels.
Then
Oh
we
boy,
should
4
also
a.m.
arrest them.
All right.
We're
Either
friends
way,
with the
does
establishment of this village.
I go back to sleep.
No, Jackson,
Okay.
did you tell me anything about it?
I told you that it's just some Godels hunting.
Jackson, goddamn.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake up. Sorry.
I wake up and I sort of am like, oh, just what? Oh, sorry, I had a weird dream that I glanced at his glove for a second. I say, never mind. What do you need?
Some Godels are out hunting some bison. We should go investigate to make sure that those aren't the.
That does sound
Evil
suspicious.
ones.
It's pretty late, so I get out. I get my I grab my stuff. I dress quickly and I
It's
head
actually
out.
pretty. But okay.
Okay, do you both head out to the field?
You know what? Let's since Jackson was so eager to go to bed, we should grab Cedric just in case. We don't want to get run over by a stampede of bison. We need someone who can like grab the bison and throw it.
What's
Wait,
going
how-
on?
Godels are hunting bison, possibly bad ones. We're gonna go investigate. You want to come with?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
If you're gonna pay me.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you 3 head out to the fields?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so the closer you get, the more you realize eventually that these are the same type of Godels that you found yesterday in the bushes near the swamp, and they are obviously hunting the bison to steal them and take them off. They haven't really noticed you yet, though.
All right.
There are 6 of them.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
how are we gonna go about this, guys?
Indeed. Well, I've got a strategy.
All right, let's hear it.
Depending on what their strain threshold is, I might be able to. How many of them could I engage with at once?
You could probably engage with at least 3 of them at once.
Okay, I could probably. I'm guessing if these are the same Godels we fought last time, they probably have less than 5 wound threshold. So, I could. Oh, I could probably knock them out using my ebb and flow ability if I get enough like light side points, and if I get some dark side points, I don't mind taking some conflict. That's one strategy. What do you guys think?
There's 8 of them, dependent on Puddy. Can we tell how close they are together?
They said there were 6 of them, by the way. They're pretty close together.
So, if they're pretty close together, I can just jump myself into the middle of them and attempt to Sarlacc sweep them.
I'm not sure about
And
that.
then-
I mean, we're trying to save these people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we should go non-lethal.
we could go
And
non-lethal.
I mean, Cedric,
And
if
that-
anyone can go non-lethal, it's the person who
Yeah.
can kill someone with a punch.
That is very true. I could just jump in there and just punch them all.
As long as you like, because you can declare a punch as sort of like as
Non-lethal.
strain damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. I can go in there just punching people. That
Alright.
seems.
Merkava, do you have any force powers you could use as a non-lethal weapon?
I guess
Could
I
you like move them up into the air so they can't really attack us?
What, so you guys could just punch them while they're floating above the ground?
Yeah.
Alright, what kind of force check would this take, buddy?
What are you trying to do again?
Like, let's say I wanted to grab 4 silhouette ones.
And just move them up into the air.
Yeah.
Depends what your magnitude upgrades are.
Yeah, I would say you'd have to then have the ability to have, silhouette 4. But you could do as many as the silhouette you have. So if you have the ability to do silhouette 2, you could do 2.
Okay, let me look at force power move real quick.
Wait, what? No, there's a special branch of the force power putty that lets you move
For
multiple.
multi-target?
Yeah, it's called
Okay.
magnitude. So if he has that upgrade, he can.
No, that's one of the ones I had for my lightsaber stuff, so...
What is that? Oh, okay, yeah.
I just need to find out what it was precisely. Force... Power... Move. Let's see. That's not it. There it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, I had magnitude 2. So I need to spend...
Yeah, you need to spend force points to increase the target. So you can increase it. You spend 1 force point and increase it to 2. To increase it to 3 total.
Okay. Alright, so I might as well roll the check. Are you guys fine with me just restraining 3 of them by throwing them up in the air?
So do we basically get like a surprise round, putty?
No, if you do this, you're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, okay. So what do we want our first action to be then? Wait. So wait.
It doesn't really matter. No matter what you do, you're gonna roll initiative
Oh.
to see if you can do it before they notice you. Yeah,
No, I get you. Okay, then that doesn't really matter. We should probably roll initiative.
Yep. Let's roll initiative.
it's cool.
And is this vigilance because it's a surprise, or...
No,
Nah.
cool. It's vigilance for them.
You goof.
Oh god. Triumph on an
Is-
initiative.
Is cool considered a social check?
Not in this scenario.
Yeah,
but
okay.
in-
But it could.
That's
be,
pretty fair.
Your minty fresh breath takes them by surprise.
Oh yeah.
They are very vigilant. Holy hell. Jesus.
Oh dear.
And also Merkava, before things start, or anybody, whoever wants to, make a hard vigilance check.
Can I make the check, even though I'm sleeping?
Go back
Ooh.
to sleep.
Okay, so as you start this battle, you hear the ones in front of you. They let out a large wail, a horrific wail, and dark energy emanates from them. And Merkava, you notice that in the bushes, towards the foresty area of the plains, is another group.
And this one is specifically emanating a dark energy.
And they both are.
Okay. I'm wondering if they have an orb over there or something.
You can't see one.
Maybe.
Has everyone rolled initiative?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, in that case, the second group, the one that isn't closest to you, is going to load up and fire a weapon towards you guys. You can't really tell from where you are what kind of weapon it is. And it's going to be at Kasari. What's your range defense, Kasari?
My range defense is 0.
Okay, so you notice like a capsule fling towards you, Kasari, and hit you right in the stomach, like really dense metal capsule. But it doesn't do anything when it hits you. It falls to the ground. It does obviously do damage because it hit you right in the stomach. It does 6 damage.
Who threw it at me?
You know that it came from that group.
You bitch!
Does it do any damage?
Did you say
after
7
soak?
damage?
6.
6? It does one wound.
Okay, so yeah,
Ow.
it bruises your stomach. It's a dense metal capsule and it falls to the floor.
Carry it off.
Their
Take
turn?
3 strain to not take 1 damage.
And then the group closest to you, on the other hand, are all going to now notice you and turn their attention from the bison to you, come up here and engage with you all,
Oh, jeez.
and then launch a flurry of vibro spear attacks at you.
Ah!
Cedric, what's your melee defense?
Oh, God.
1.
Why couldn't they have come at me?
You guys might want to think about waking me up.
You were already awake for this shit. You didn't want to help,
Oh.
so we decided not to.
I didn't want to go investigate hunting godels. Like,
7 damage before your soak. Does it do anything?
No, it doesn't do anything. Can I heal a wound because I have unsoaked left?
Yeah, no, they like pop your shoulder back into place or something.
That's not how soak works.
Damn.
Oh wait, it ignores 2 soak. Does it still not do anything?
Oh, it does 1 damage.
Okay, so
ow.
they are going to crit with that triumph, and it's a vicious 2 weapons, so it's a plus 20 crit. Oh, actually, you have crits. You have...
Yeah.
Oh wait, it says on my sheet that all your crits were healed.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my sheet. Actually, was that from the wrong? Was that from the wrong session? Just roll a plus 20 and we'll fix
We'll
it
go
by the
from
next crit roll.
We'll call it fair.
Ew.
Yeah. I'll make note of that before I go looking for the last session's notes.
That's a pretty brutal crit for you, Cedric. Although you don't really have to move
I'm
since
just
they came to you.
I'm just going to be punching. Like, I'm going to be punching with my metal arm.
You might kill someone.
Can you do a starlight sweep with your metal arm?
Paddy.
I'm pretty sure the answer is no. But if you want to try it, I can read the. I can get the whole book out.
Let me double check it.
No, someone else take your turn and we'll check it in the meantime.
Because I
Yeah,
doubt
it's a lightsaber check, so I'd need to use my lightsaber. So,
that sucks.
Alright.
who wants to
So,
go?
sorry, you
I
want
found
to
it, by the
take
way.
your swing?
You have 1 easy crit from last session. We won't add it to this. We won't add it to that roll, but we will say you still have it.
Yes.
Yep.
So basically, I am going in fisticuff style. And I am going to... is this all 1 minion group or 2 minion groups?
It's 6 godels, Marshall.
Considering there are 2 active turns,
Okay, well,
Stop
I
being
said-
so mechanic-y about it. You see 6 godels.
I don't like your tone. No, so I'll punch the 6 godels in front of me. I'm gonna punch him, and I'm also going to, as a part of that punch, do an ebb force check. So let me set that up. They're engaged with me, right? I don't have to move.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't have to move. They are engaged.
In that case, I am going to suffer 4 strain to upgrade my brawl check twice.
Whoa.
And I am attempting to knock them out. I'm attempting to do strain.
You're just stressing them out.
Ah, I'm so stressed.
Like, man, I just wanted to hunt some bison. Now I'm getting punched in the face.
Do you guys know the code for light and dark side force points in this equation?
Probably L and F.
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
L and N.
L and N, yeah.
Oh. He's on the case.
It's
not
LNN.
tilde.
It's in the pit. It's in the
in
pin.
the pinned messages, Jackson.
Good.
You don't have to do this.
Okay, let's
What's
see if
been
this
done
works.
is done.
It worked.
Oh, good.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Those are 2 force die that came up 2 lights each.
Well,
With a crit. Oh, you didn't roll any difficulty, so roll 2 difficulty.
Oh shit.
God damn it, Marshall.
it's like no wonder it was so good.
No, it isn't going to change that much. So it's 3 success, no advantage, a triumph, 5 light side, 1 dark side. So how much damage with 3 success do you do?
3 success would do 7 damage.
Okay. And then what are you going to do with the triumph? And what does the light side points do? What can you do with 5 light side points?
With 5 light side points, I can deal 5 strain. Without that, just basically pierces soak. It doesn't. There's no. And I also will take a strain to do this check. Oh shit! There's also wait. Before I do this, wait. Let me check the fine papers, the fine print. I just realized something. It's to all engaged things. So I'd be dealing it to you assholes. Wait, but there's a way I can get around that. I just need to figure out what the cost effectiveness is here. I totally forgot about this shit. Okay.
Meanwhile, you can just knock out Cedric.
Whee!
Not the first time she would have done that.
Okay, am I engaged with Merkava?
No.
So just Cedric and the Godel?
Oh, thank God.
Okay. I am going to spend 1 of the light side points to exclude Cedric from the targets affected, because that's part of my magnitude.
Yay!
And then, because I'm pretty sure it would come close to knocking him out. And then,
Yeah, it'll be pretty close.
you're already pretty strainy. It's looking. And then,
yeah.
And then with the 4 left, I'll deal 4 strain to the Godel, on top of whatever damage they took from my punch.
Yeah. Okay, so you punch this Godel right. Oh wait, are you doing anything with the triumph?
Good point. I'm gonna upgrade. Who hasn't gone yet?
Neither of us.
Anybody.
I'll upgrade Cedric's next check.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, you punch this Godel directly in the face. He staggers a little bit, but he keeps his ground. He gets his guard up. He's like, "Geez, I wasn't expecting that." Drops his vibro spear on the floor and gets his guard up to prevent another punch from the Iron Fist. But then you unleash your ebb ability, and that's enough to knock him out. But also you strain the rest of the Godel as well. You can see a visible impact on them.
They start screaming. No.
They're like, did she just punch out one of our guys?
Puddy, you were wrong there. I'm the guy that's got the Iron Fist, not Kasari.
He's also got the Iron Vanity. I guess that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
Get it next to me, buddy.
Do you want me to go next then, Murky?
Murky.
Yeah, knock yourself out there, buddy.
Murky.
So
God.
I'm going to try and whack them non-lethally with my fist.
With your fist. Okay, that's fine.
So
I've wondered if at a
upgrade.
certain point Cedric's going to get so strong that he doesn't have the option to go non-lethal.
Well, actually, are you using Destiny on this, Charles?
No.
Then I'm going to use my only Destiny points. It's going to be 1 challenge and 1 difficulty.
I just realized our Destiny
Guys,
pool
we
is
have a
insane.
monopoly. Just don't spend any. He can't hurt us.
So I've got a boost because I'm engaged with multiple opponents, and I think. Oh wait a sec! I think I can use enhance. Yeah, enhances with brawl, so I can add my force to it. So I'm gonna take those force die and put them into success. So that's 8 plus 7,
force die are really, really goody too.
Right?
That to be fair though, that's the first time I've rolled light side points in about like
they
2
have
weeks.
really been good today. I don't know what's going
Like
on.
2-3 weeks. Like that's the first time I've rolled light side points in 2-3 weeks. So
So you're dealing 15 damage.
15 damage. Yeah. And then with that advantage, I'll send a boost over to the next allied character's check.
Okay, so you line up your metal hand. You pull it back a little bit, but you have a kind of a feint jab before you metal hand it. You do a little quick jab to the one directly in front of you, who's already stressing so much from Kasari's effects that he just goes instantly out. But not wanting to let the feint go to waste, you swing around with your metal arm, knocking straight out with one punch this guy.
He dead.
Well, no.
Off you go, Murky.
Alright, thanks for getting it down to 3. Wait.
Oh god, they've surrounded us!
They were pretty much surrounding you from the start.
Did I get to take a turn?
It is your turn.
It is your turn.
Just readjusting for the knocked out people.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm going to... I take it all of them are within short range.
They're all engaged. Well, except for... Actually, yeah, they're all engaged.
Okay. So, God damn it. Remind me how I'm going to try to lift them all, those 3 specifically, into the air.
You roll a force move power check, and if you... Because you have 2 magnitude upgrades, you're going to need to spend 1 to activate it, and 1 to upgrade it to 3 targets. And any that you need to upgrade it to Silhouette 1, unless it's default Silhouette 1.
Okay, so does that mean I need 3 or 2?
Is it default Silhouette 1 or default Silhouette 0?
It's Silhouette 0 by default.
So you need 3 light side points to use it.
Okay.
In the way that you want to use it right now.
Is that just rolling the force die, or is there a check behind this? I can never remember.
It's just a force die.
Okay.
It's force die.
Damn it.
You can do it if you flip a Destiny dice. You have a lot of Destiny dice.
We have a lot of Destiny die.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You hear a very pleased cackling from the depths of your subconscious.
Oh, shut up! Not now.
Roll flip the Destiny
Wait,
dice.
what? What did you say, Murky?
Nah, just stop calling me Marky. I am so bad at this.
You take 2 conflict!
There.
2 conflict, 2 strain.
Yep, that's not that big a deal.
And you lift the 3 of them up into the air. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Now I'm going to say that if you don't commit a force die to this, at the end of your turn, they're going to just fall.
Okay, yeah, I figured that I'm gonna have to, do that, so... Yeah,
You're
I'll
gonna
commit
a
the...
force die? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and the next one.
God, what is wrong with my fingers today?
Giggity.
Giggity?
Giggity.
Giggity?
Giggity.
Giggity.
So this additional group is this time going to fire at Cedric because it missed Kasari last time. What's your range defense, Cedric? Actually, they're going to move to short range first.
Watch, these are grenades or something.
I have 1 defense, buddy.
It's going to hit you in the stomach for 5 damage, and I assume that does literally nothing. So your abs, the cartridge bounces off your abs and falls to the floor. That's the end of their turn.
I shout at this point. What's that? Barely does anything.
What's your discipline, Merkaba?
Discipline? It's 2 yellow, 2 green.
The 3 you can uncommit the force die as the 3 Godels fall back down to the floor, resisting your influence, and they're then going to attack you, Merkava.
Yeah, I didn't like that, did they?
What's your melee defense?
5. Oh, it's 4 now because I only have 1 saber equipped.
Oh, the fucking advantage. Oh, it's so good.
Dude, how?
They're sending a boost onto the next guy and upgrading their melee defense by 1.
Kasari?
Yes. I am going to punch again.
Are you gonna ebb and flow again?
I am. Because I'm good at that. Like, I'm a good guy. I'm trying to think. What was, Yeah, no. Okay, I added the difficulty this time. Okay, I punch. Oh, that's weird.
What's happening?
I fucked that up.
It's N, not D.
It's N. Why would it be N?
Because D is already used.
What does
D
N
is
stand for?
No.
Not light.
No.
How about it's not light?
Yeah. Should I reroll?
Yeah, reroll it all. There's nothing
Okay.
there that's like that unique.
Oh shit, should have kept it. Okay. Anyway. This is way worse.
Use the dark side, Kasari. You have so much destiny. Destiny. You must inflict the justice.
What you're saying? You have destiny.
It's your destiny. You're supposed to bring evil to the Force.
Am I? Is that how it works? Shit. Okay. Since this nice man said so, I am. I shall spend a destiny point to use the 3 dark side force points. I'll use one of them so that it doesn't affect Cedric, and I'll use the other 3 to deal 3 strain to the Godel and deal 1 strain to myself.
And how much? You take 3 strain, 3 conflict. How much damage did you do from the punch?
5. And I'll also throw a boost to the next active player. Ally.
Okay, you get a solid punch backed up by your force energy manipulating, and what's interesting is that you can definitely feel the corrupted and maligned energy of the Godels when you're doing this, and you knock this one out. You can definitely tell that the punch wasn't quite enough, but he's getting mind bent.
Yes.
Could you also, in it next for me, and could the next player tell me what they want to do with their lives?
I am going to punch.
How dare you?
Punch her. Non-lethally.
Are you using Destiny?
No, I'm not using Destiny.
I am. One challenge, one difficulty.
Am I classified as engaged
Yes.
with multiple opponents? Cool. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit, never mind. So I'm gonna do 8 damage, and do you know what? I'm just gonna use those 2 points to heal strain.
You knock out the man in front of you with a solid. You just clip him. You clip him, and he falls to the floor in a crumple.
Cool.
And it next to me. And then Merkava, your plan has failed spectacularly. How will you react to this?
Punch,
you know
punch.
I'll try to punch it. What do I even roll here?
Your brawn, assuming you're unskilled, it'll be your brawn versus 2 difficulty. I'm actually 1 setback, which Cedric should have added, but I forgot. 1 setback. They upgraded their melee defense last time.
Oh.
Nope, I fail.
And you take a strain because your fist is just weak sauce. And next turn, if that's the end of your turn?
Oh, that's the best turn ever.
Jackson, are you with us? Ben? Hello? Okay, guess he's not going to add to the initiative order. So, the group at the back here is going to fire once again at Kasari. Have you got any ranged defense, Kasari?
That situation has not changed, no.
Okay. Aha! Finally! So, they hit you, 6 again.
It hits me in the chest.
Yeah, hits you in the chest, big, oosh! Does 4 damage, which I presume does no damage.
Bounces off.
But it explodes.
Oh shit!
Not explodes really, but it opens up and a giant net engulfs you, Kasari.
Ah!
And you have lost. You cannot perform any maneuvers for 5 turns.
Can I attempt to get out of this net, or is it just...
Yeah, I think it's a hard athletics check.
Okay.
You said maneuver, so you can still punch.
So the Godels, seemingly happy that they finally did it, begin to run off. Go to medium range. So that's their turn. And the Godel that is still standing out of the group of 6 is going to use his Vibro Spear and go directly at Merkava.
Alright, try me, bitch.
He is going to deal... He is going to deal 8 damage, ignoring 2 of your soak.
Okay, and I'm gonna just parry that off.
Okay, cool. So he goes at you, you parry it off spectacularly, and in the parry, he collapses from the strain of pulling off such a maneuver.
I set that up with my punch, guys. Did you see that?
And if you want to let these guys escape, that is the end of combat.
Well, we've done what we set out to do, which was stop the bison light.
Yeah, there's no need to pursue any further conflicts. I think.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Well,
I think.
Yeah, no further conflict. But I think the first thing we should do is go find rope from the friendly Godels and tie these guys up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can roll your discipline and your cool and stuff, and sorry, you can get all your strain back.
Oh, yay.
The Triumph, I think, lets you heal a wound.
Yeah, it's a wound.
So, would you guys, how are you guys going to do this? Are you just all going to go, or are you going to leave someone on watch?
If I stay on watch over these guys, then
you
you
just
two
punch
can go
anyone
grab
who wakes up.
Yeah, like, I can just punch him.
Okay, so the Merkava and I will go and find rope.
Okay. It's like, let me just stop this music. So you guys head off into the village. Where's Cedric gone? He's hiding. He's hiding.
Actually, Merkava...
Peek-a-boo.
I think Merkava should go find rope, and I'll wake up the chieftain and tell him about this.
Well, Merkava is AFK right now.
Oh, I'll do both of those things then. I say, good luck, Merkava. Merkava just starts walking in a circle. Do I have to roll anything to find rope, or?
No, you can, like... Actually, I'd say you go to the chieftain first.
Okay.
If that's okay.
I go to the chieftain.
Yeah. So he's obviously sleeping.
I gently shake him.
I'm back.
Oh, Jedi. What's wrong?
Apologies, Your Grace, for waking you up, but what's the evil tribe called? Or the bad guys?
Montos.
The Monto. Members of the Montos tribe. We caught them trying to kill your bison. We've apprehended 6 of them alive.
He looks shocked and he says, "Damn it! How did they get past the line?" I need to reinforce it.
That unfortunately I don't know, but at least we have some of them.
Indeed. Were any of the bison
none
hurt?
None of the bison were hurt. As far as we saw, we caught them just in time.
Excellent. Well, we've had worse nights. And he reaches into a supply cabinet and pulls out a bunch of rope and says, "Here, let's go apprehend them."
Okay, I head with him. I lead him to the spot where they are.
Okay, you all reconvene. Jackson, are you with us yet, Ben? Hello, Ben? Okay. We're going to.
I think Jackson's gonna lose XP today.
Good.
You all reconvene back at the 6 of them, and you just begin tying them up.
Yeah. We wrap them all. We should probably tie them up individually.
Yeah. So a few of the guards from the wall arrive after a few minutes, and they get into some deep, heated conversation with the chieftain off to the side a little bit. The sun is beginning to come up. You guys do anything?
After we've wrapped him up, I say, well, chieftain, can we do anything else for you before we? When you say sun is coming up, that means probably it's time. Do we still feel tired? Like, should we sleep?
Nah, you've got about 2 hours less than you usually would. So it depends on what kind of people you guys are. But it's a decent night's rest. It's just
I feel like I'm personally physically disciplined. Kasari's probably physically disciplined enough to, march on a slightly less than perfect rest. So
yeah.
Yeah, I say, well, Chief, we'll be heading out soon into the forest. If there's anything else we can help you with, anything you need us to do with these Godel, or...
He says, I'm actually not quite sure what I'm going to do with these Godel. We've never been in the position to apprehend them before. I guess we'll see to them in the medical bay. I'll ask Chio if she can talk to them, and I guess after that we'll execute them.
Oh.
I say, well, if we knew that was their fate, we would have... I say the reason we caught them alive was because if our plan works, these people will can be rehabilitated, like Lady Chio.
We'll see what we can do, but
I don't think executing them is a good idea.
Unless I'm not going to let them back into the forest like a pet bunny rabbit.
I'm not suggesting you do. I'm suggesting you keep them apprehended for a while.
It's a lot of resources we would spend on that. Why don't you take them with you if you're that concerned?
How do you guys feel about that?
Taking them back into the forest?
Seems we can leave them with Jackson. He's not here.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, we can leave them with Jackson.
Jackson becomes the jailer of the Godel.
Yep.
Okay, if you leave one of your... The chieftain says, well, if you leave one of your compatriots behind and he promises to look after them, then I assume we can dedicate a tent to it. But I don't know about you guys, but I look at that guy and I'm not sure he can handle 6 Godel on his own.
Hold on. Anyway, I wanted to make some medicine checks before we move on, because...
Alright, I guess you're done with that then. Okay, so he walks off with the Godel and is fine with it. Okay, what did you want to do?
Medicine checks.
Okay.
On Cedric's crits and the like. What are the severities?
Cedric's easy crit can't be healed for another week, and then he has an average crit.
And then you can also do my wounds.
Yeah, that one's going to be sticking for a while there, buddy.
Until the end of time.
Alright, and how bad are your wounds?
10 of 18.
So that's an average.
Okay, so...
You heal 1 wound and 1 strain.
Woo! I haven't fallen asleep. That was close, though.
Well, you
Alright.
did because you weren't responsive for the last hour. You've been put in a narrative position where you're probably not going to continue with the adventure, so you can leave now. And come back next week.
For the last hour, that's not true at all.
You were.
Okay, what happened
Alright.
in the last 10 minutes if you weren't asleep, buddy?
Sorry, heal a
we
wound.
were attacking these Godel after they were hunting,
And then what happened?
and you have knocked them out in order to perform dangerous experiments on them.
Okay, that last part is doesn't make any sense.
Go to sleep, buddy. Come back next week.
You definitely
Right, so-
fell asleep. You weren't responding for like half an hour.
What was that,
Okay.
Chris?
Does anyone else have any crits?
What was the
There's
free
literally
difficulty?
no way you guys were
No,
fighting
that
for
was
half an
healing
hour.
up my wound.
It wasn't a hard check. Oh, because it was on yourself.
Wait,
Okay.
were you
Yeah.
healing me, Justice Justice?
Yeah, 3 strain if you've got it, and 1 wound to you.
I am completely a healthy specimen. I frolic in the breeze.
You had a fantastic night's sleep then.
Okay.
Much better
So-
than mine.
I look over at you two, and one of you's exhausted, the other's bleeding, and I'm like, oh god.
Alright, hey, Cedric, you want to spend some of your stim packs, because I'm down to 10?
Yeah, I'll even do you the favor of I'll give you 5. So I'm stim packing 5.
Cedric, roll an average resilience check. That's a long resilience check you're rolling right there.
Yep.
Oh, it literally is. Yeah.
It literally is. Those 2 force die I'm going to turn into advantage.
You inject your stim packs and you feel just fine.
Okay.
And then you
I'm
begin
not quite-
bleeding everywhere.
Okay.
There's
No,
blood
100%
everywhere.
Cool. Oh well. Let's go. Let's head into the forest, guys. With our lightsabers rather than punching things.
I think we should punch everything we come across.
Um,
Yeah,
Like-
but I agree, we should head into the forest.
Do you guys make a beeline for the forest?
Yes.
wait, Putty, how am I supposed to heal off strain after combat? What was it?
Sleep.
Cool or discipline.
Oh, okay.
And does the sleep affect
What the
How
fuck
much
was
strain we've
what the
got?
fuck was that? Where,
No.
where Ben's like, oh, I didn't fall asleep. It's like we're here. We know you did.
Yeah, and I was private messaging him to get him awake, and
Anyway, so is that 3 strain healed off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cedric, you had enough sleep that I would say you can rest off all your strength. Before
Yay.
the battle, though. So
so
I don't know how much you got in the battle. So you can, I'll leave it to you. You're conscious.
let me go through. I'm gonna be a fair person.
I am mildly stressed.
Yeah, you didn't get enough sleep to rest all off Merkava. You were vigilant all night, and you slept outside, and it wasn't very comfortable.
The grass
You're
was nice,
you're heading straight for the forest, and as you get to the fence, the wall of sorts, you can see that there's a giant hole cut in it at the bottom, and nobody is guarding this particular part of the fence. It'll be pretty easy to climb through the hole instead of climbing over it if you want.
Cedric, you should still climb over it. Do a backflip.
No, just force jump
Do
over
5 backflips.
it. We should tell the chief about this. This is probably how they got through.
Once we get back, we'll inform him.
Wait, what?
Actually,
No.
hell, once we get back, there'll hopefully be no more need
Wait,
for a war.
no, we should definitely tell them now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to tell them now. So
Like we'll be gone for possibly hours, maybe even days. In that time, all kinds of shit could rain down on this village.
That's probably true.
Okay. It's not
Who
like
knows, they might get us
it's
in
not
nets.
like we're like a 10,000 man army that's gonna sweep the forest and clear it of scum. We're like a tiny group, and they're probably gonna, you know, anyway.
You see two Godel guards walking towards you from the east. Looks like they're coming to start a post or something.
We wave them down and tell them that this wall is all fucked up.
You can tell from their mannerisms that they don't speak basic.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Just point at the wall.
I point at the wall.
They both look at each other and then nod and they say, and they start looking into it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're that's our civic duty. Let's leave.
Yeah. Let's go through the
Let's
hole.
hope we didn't just tell this to like Dumb and Dumber.
They go through
don't
the
grab a
hole into the
saw.
forest.
Yeah, let's go through the hole.
Okay, and then you keep heading towards the forest?
Yep.
Yep.
Second, let me get some music on for you guys in the forest.
Ooh, spooky.
So this, as you get a little bit deeper into the forest, you start to penetrate the outer edges of it. You can see that the forest itself almost feels corrupted. It's gnarled, it's overgrown. It's got it almost feels like it's trying to suck you in and grab you every step you make. The floor is definitely just filled with vines and thorns and stuff like that. It's very difficult to walk
Forest is
through.
trying to give me the suck.
It is very difficult to walk through. If you want to continue any further, you're going, it's going to be incredibly difficult. And you can't see much into the forest. It's dark, it's dense, it's dank.
Der Schwarzwald.
Oh wait, I can see in the dark. Sorta.
I'm gonna use my my electro binoculars to see.
Okay, read them to me.
Electro binoculars allow users to see normally in low light, extremely bright conditions.
I thought they eliminated setback as well due to that darkness.
Yeah, they. When a character uses them, it removes setback imposed due to long range or poor light.
Okay, well, you can see normally in the low light condition. You can see that in front of you are a number of trees blocking your view further into the forest.
So we can see that we can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Cedric.
So it's so dark.
Guys, there's trees ahead.
Basically, you're saying that it's so dark inside that we can't see in front of us?
Pretty much, yeah. Cedric can, and Merkava, I think, can. But you can't.
Meanwhile, Kasari is just walking into trees.
If I ignited, could we make torches? Makeshift torches?
How?
With the matches from the tents and cloth
Take them?
from the tents, and we burned the whole tent. No, I didn't.
Hey, I said the forest was flammable.
The forest is flammable.
Flammable.
Maybe torches
Maybe.
aren't such a great idea then.
Well, okay, yeah, I mean, it's flammable in a relative sense. I mean, everything's flammable. Well, not everything.
That's
Lots
all-
of things are flammable.
Everything's flammable. That defeats the purpose of the flammable property.
Well, technically, everything is flammable. You just need
If
to heat,
everything's
you just
flammable,
you just need to
nothing
heat it
is.
up. You just need to heat it up to a ridiculous degree. Like
I see.
stone will light on fire. You just need
That's not true. Things might
What do
not
you
light
think
on fire,
magma
they'll
is?
just melt. That's not a light. It's not on fire. It's
Have
just
you
very
seen
warm.
volcanoes? There's fire out. There's fire burning on the surface of the magma often.
Fair enough.
Well, anyway, some things evaporate or just vaporize
And
completely.
then the
before
gas
the,
burns.
Yeah.
No, I
Not
don't know.
necessarily.
Well, none of us are chemists here, so we should probably stop talking about it.
Yeah,
Before
probably.
before our viewers,
Yes,
just like
chemistry.
What, Putty? Are you...
I have an A in GCSE chemistry.
Okay, well...
I had a B, so that's nearly there.
I once watched a documentary on chemistry. Anyway.
We're equally qualified.
No, I think Marshall's way more qualified.
That's probably true, actually.
Right.
So, you guys are at the edge of the forest. You can continue on if you want, but there are going to be checks, is the warning. Basically, it's going to be difficult to get in there.
Wait, no, I know what makes us the most qualified. We've watched Breaking Bad.
That is true.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think we should begin.
What checks do we have to make?
Okay, how are you progressing? What are you going to try and do to overcome this?
Well, since I can't see shit, I'm going to hold on to Cedric and Merkava.
Okay, you probably won't have to make too many checks then.
Just jump on Cedric's back.
Yeah, literally jump on my back and
okay.
I can just
piggyback ride
whatever.
Cedric.
Okay, you're going to have 2 setback to every athletics check you make.
Worth.
Don't worry.
Jeez, you're really that heavy.
I've got a boost to social checks. I'll talk us out of the athletics check. Okay, let's...
Cedric, Merkava, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, first I'm gonna put on my mask.
Okay.
Just so I'm extra scary.
They'll think a
trees
demon's coming out of the forest.
The trees rattle a little bit in the wind, but you think they're scared of you.
Oh yeah.
So there's just trees up ahead.
Yeah, it's
like,
just trees.
It's trees and trees.
It's trees upon trees upon trees upon
So
trees.
it's treason then.
I'm trying to do the laugh like what's his name? The guy who hosts the quiz of the year. That guy has the creepiest fucking laugh.
It's great.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know, and he does have a famous laugh.
Have you heard his laugh, Cedric?
No.
It's like
really?
it's
You
like
haven't watched any of the 10 Cats?
It's like
No.
it's like this. It goes ha 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 ha. I can't even do it. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's great.
Sounds like a seagull choking on
It
something.
does sound like a seal. It sounds like a seal. That's what it sounds like. A little bit. Anyway.
Cedric, Merkava, what are you gonna do?
I'm thinking I'm going to. I'm just gonna take careful, caution-y sort of air to avoid stepping in anything thorny. I don't like thorns.
I'm just gonna go hell to the wind, just stomp
Actually,
for it.
I'm also gonna be looking out for like trip wires and stuff like that. Who knows? It could be trapped to all hell in here.
I think I've got all your strategies. What direction are you gonna head in?
Back home. No.
Well, they said there was one
South.
directly south. So we'll try and head there first.
And just to add to the atmosphere, I'm gonna whisper ghost stories into Cedric's ear while I'm riding on him.
Okay. Cedric, you gain a boost to... No, I can't come up with a mechanical benefit for that.
You
get a setback to fear checks.
Yeah, setback to fear checks. Come on, buddy.
So I was going to give you a setback to some stuff. I was like, I wanted to give you a boost in return, but I couldn't.
Wait, let me think. Let me think. Maybe he gets a boost to vigilance because he's more nervous. He's like, oh, there could be ghosts out there.
Yeah, you get one boost to vigilance, but you gain an additional setback on your athletics checks for being distracted. So you're all gonna head south. Merkava, make a daunting vigilance check, and Cedric, make a daunting athletics check. With 3 setback for you, Cedric.
I'm gonna use Destiny on this.
Cool.
I'm gonna use Destiny as well.
Yay.
I'm going to continue to tell the ghost stories.
Daunting is 4 or 5?
4.
But
Oh, come on.
That's not good. Oh my god, I'm hearing whispers in the song. Holy shit.
I'm gonna do nothing with them.
You're not...
Okay.
fuck. Fuck.
So, as you're walking along, you're trying your best to studiously walk between empty grass plain to empty grass plain, but unfortunately, you miss a muddy patch, and you slip and fall into the overgrowth, and the plants start to surround you and grip you in, as clearly the forest wants to keep you there. Cedric, you try charging ahead and run straight into the growth as it surrounds you and starts to drag you down. Kasari, you're still able to bail. You haven't been gripped in yet.
I will, of course, bail.
Okay, make a hard athletics check.
If I survive, I can come back and save you, Cedric.
Well, fuck you too.
Did you say it's a hard athletics check?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent.
Are you going to use cursed destiny on this?
I'm afraid I might need the destiny for later when I'm fighting ghosts.
Is it ghosts of Cedric and Merkava?
It's hard to say.
Ghosts of Jackson.
I'm gonna suffer 2 strain though to upgrade this. Or no, 1 strain to upgrade it. Okay, here we go. This should be nothing. It should be nothing. Shit! Are you fucking me? Look at all that goddamn advantage. Can I just convert 7 advantage into 2 success?
No, but you can use the advantage to have grabbed onto a tree trunk and have the ability to pull yourself up with a further athletics check if you want to try it, or do something with it. Like, you're not fully being gripped in yet. You're being gripped in, but you've got hold of a tree trunk, so there's a lot of advantages to that.
Could I use the advantage to cut my way out with my lightsaber?
No, because that would be a success. But you could make a check in a little bit to cut your way out of with your lightsaber.
Okay, I'll do the thing. You said the first thing was I could use it to try to climb out.
But you can have held on to a tree branch, tree trunk, and that's a pretty advantageous position to be in compared to the other two.
Okay, I will do that. Good sir.
So you jump off of Cedric's back and grab onto a tree trunk, but the overgrowth grips you in like the other two. You're both being further and further pulled down into the thorns and the plants.
Ow.
All three of you, sorry. Except for you, Kasari, you're probably staying stationary. Like, you're not being gripped in any further.
This is the exact opposite of what I wanted.
At this point, you hear a rustling and some chirping ahead of you.
Do I recognize the chirping?
Sounds like Godels.
Ah, fuck. Maybe they won't see us. It's dark as shit in here.
Unless they have night vision, of course.
Do I know if the Godels have night vision?
Let me roll a
They
Synology
almost certainly
check.
do. They live in this shithole. That'd be like asking if a cave bat has night vision.
It's
Well,
a hard
actually, they don't. They have
Synology
echolocation, but the point remains the same.
Well, I don't
You
know.
don't know
doesn't
shit.
know.
Can I roll?
You can roll.
This forest is cursed.
I get it.
This forest holds many secrets.
Hey!
You know, Kasari, that Godels don't have night vision, but your experiences with these Godels recently have revealed that they do have, like, glowing around their eyes. They have very different eyes to the other species of Godels, so it can be assumed that they probably developed night vision, but you know that normal Godels don't have it.
These sons of bitches. We'll steal their eyes and use them to see.
That's not how that works.
What do you guys think? Should I try to escape now before the Godels get here, or just assume that they won't find us and just hug the tree?
I'm thinking it's time for a hack and slash adventure through this forest.
Yep.
Okay. Can I try to...
What does that mean?
I'm not exactly sure. Can I try to escape now, good sir?
Sure, how are you going to use your lightsaber?
I've got a bit of a strategy. Yes, I will.
Remember that if you do, you'll at least take one hand off the tree.
Oh, I thought you meant off of me.
Wait, how far away from Kasari am I?
Short range.
Could I possibly...
Can I force power move her lightsaber to cut her loose?
It could, but you're currently resisting physically the plant life. Yeah, if you stop doing that, then
That's probably not
you could be in
good.
trouble.
Could I just try to force my way out with my leg, like try to pull my legs out?
Yes, and you will gain benefits from the tree, but it'll be another athletics check. Do you want to try and do that?
Yeah. What's the difficulty?
Okay, it's a hard athletics check, and you're going to gain two boost from holding onto this tree.
Okay, here we go, boys.
Wait, Cedric, why haven't you just tried ripping the plants apart yet?
His arms are pretty close to his body at this point. He's
Yeah.
been
You know
compressed.
what? I'm gonna flip a destiny die. What do you guys think?
Sure, it's only cursed. Let's go.
I don't believe in curses. I believe in victory. Victory!
Hey, flip the destiny die. So you pull yourself up right next to the tree, and you're no longer engulfed by plant life.
Okay, I climb up into the tree and say goodbye to my friends. Actually, no, I will do that. I'm gonna climb.
Yeah?
Well, how close are the Godel? Because I feel like as soon
You
as
don't know.
if I step down into this shithole, I'm just gonna get grabbed again. And so it might take me a while to cut them free, but if I stay up, maybe the goat will grab you guys, they take you back to their evil lair, I follow. What do you guys think?
So we're thinking that the Godel will help, like, drag us out and not just kill us.
That's my I want to believe that.
Or it could be something really strange.
Because here's the thing. You guys are completely restrained. If I came upon two restrained people, I'd want to capture them.
Yeah, but they're Godel.
Yeah, but they're not
they're
completely...
evil. And they're
E-
corrupted.
Okay, if I was evil, I'd want to capture you so I could torture you or something. Like, I'm sure there's lots of evil reasons
Actually,
to
to
want
be
capture
fair,
someone.
they're probably looking for food.
And they're not necessarily unintelligent. Yeah, so they might want to cook you alive.
So they might kill us now and then put us on a fire.
But they want to keep you fresh. Everyone knows keeping your meat fresh is good. And they're intelligent enough to trade with people. So they're not just imbeciles. They don't just, like, kill people. Well, they do kill people on sight. But I don't know. I feel like this situation might be different. How about this?
I will mention that with your first encounter with the gunrunners, you know that some of their shipments have been lost.
Ah, shit.
So
Okay.
you don't know how they're trading exactly.
Could I grab the electro binoculars from Cedric?
Cedric is too far away for you to do that without risk. You'd have to step down and give it. You could do it, but it would be another check to wade yourself through that without getting caught.
Do I know how hard that check would be?
It'd be hard. It'd be the same one you've been doing so far.
Shit.
The athletics.
Shit. Would I get the 2 boost?
You hold on to the tree. But yeah, thing is, you can't hold on to the tree the entire way, so no. Because you'd have to let go to one, to grab the binoculars, and 2, you wouldn't reach Cedric if you held on to the
Cedric,
tree
give
the
up your
entire way.
life to throw the binoculars to me.
You could have to make a check to free one of his arms, but he
Hold
could
on.
do it.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if I
shall
can't
we
just
try that?
force power move my
Could you force power
lightsabers.
move the binoculars to Kasari?
I want to
No,
use them to be able to see the Godel, because I can't see shit. And if I can't see shit, I'm not going to be doing shit.
No, okay, here's my thing is
I
if
can
do
probably barely see you guys.
if I do anything, something bad's gonna happen. So I think I need to spend my thing cutting myself loose, or otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble.
Well, I think if we get the binoculars to Kasari first, and she can see what's actually going on.
No, see, my concern is we're not gonna get a second action.
What do you mean by that? You think you'll die if you do something?
No, not die.
So
but be fully restrained.
what's
You
your
can all hear
strategy?
the rustling getting closer.
Ah, shit.
What's your strategy for getting out, McCarver?
I can force move my lightsabers to just whirl around me and cut loose the plants.
You only have one of your lightsabers working right now, don't you?
I have the one that Kasari gave back to me.
Okay. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
by the way. That other one's coming back to life.
Dude,
Yep.
that's ominous. Do you want to try that then, buddy?
I'm thinking that's, or at least in terms of my stuff, I think that's my best shot of getting out of this.
I say go
'Cause
for
I
it.
Point the portal round the corner by the tree where you are, Kasari, and notice you. You can see 6.
Son of a bitch!
All right.
Do it. Do it
Yep.
now.
Is it just the force check?
Yep, roll initiative now. You want me to do anything?
I'm not worried about them. They can't do shit.
So you roll initiative? Okay.
Have you cleared the
Are
pool?
we surprised by them?
Nah,
We've
you've
heard
seen them.
them
You've
coming
been hearing
for a
them
while.
coming. So they're surprised by you.
Aha! I think that might be a bad thing. Their cool's probably lower than their vigilance. We should have announced ourselves.
I should just started screaming.
Damn, Kasari.
I'm
That
surprised.
was
I'm surprised you guys weren't screaming. You were just dragged by the earth to the ground. That
Hey,
must
I've
have
got
been
the
It's
discipline
pretty
to not
normal.
lose my cool.
That is fucking
Oh
terrifying.
shit. There's probably a shaman with.
How do you know this?
Considering. Okay, now I'm just really confused by how many dice are being
They might
rolled.
be smaller minion groups.
Or
They could
just
be
a lot
small.
of minions. This is their territory. There might be a
Shh.
shit ton of them.
Yeah, so I.
Take me to your leader. I say we just scream that.
Kasari, make a hard vigilance check.
Okay.
You are in full belief that the 6 godels in front of you are the only godels in this entire forest right now.
The entire forest.
The
for
entire
miles.
forest.
Hundreds of This vigilance check turned me into a goddamn infant.
No, I'm kidding. But you are in belief that these are all of the godels you hear coming towards you earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
I was only kidding.
It's okay, yeah,
for the
okay.
original one, yeah.
So I will, Ooh. Do you guys think I should try to communicate with them?
We've had very little luck with that.
We haven't tried once.
Yeah, exactly. See,
They have first
Yeah,
turn, so
but-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true. Maybe they'll communicate with us.
So the godels in front of you, Kasari, are going to run up to you and hit you with vibro spears.
Please, no, this is not good communication.
and considering they had the first turns last time, they also shot at us and tried to stab us. So,
You have any melee defense?
0, my good man.
Okay. They're going to deal 6 damage to you, ignoring 2 of your soak.
Okay, that will do 3 wounds. I am going to activate Mind Bleed and say that's not nice, and deal 3 wounds back, taking 3 strain.
They're clearly before they take that impact, they are also going to crit.
Oh fuck! I wish I could Mind Bleed a
Vicious.
crit to them.
Vicious +2, so +20 crit.
Oh dear.
good luck, Kasari.
Fearsome wound.
Fearsome wound.
Okay, I don't think we should be talking to them now.
I think they just need a little more motivation.
As they bring their vibro spear, slashing a gash in your lower thigh,
Ow!
they clearly recoil from the mind bleed and start to shiver.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Don't even try. I'm a witch.
Alright, you guys want to let me try my thing?
Sure.
Sure, go for it.
Alright. This is just a force check to do the move. They're silhouette 0, but I still need to flip
Silhouette 0? Okay.
lightsabers.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going to flip 1. So, alright.
Take 2 strain, 2 conflict if you're using them both.
Nah, just one.
What are you doing?
I'm going to cut myself free using my lightsaber.
That would have been a melee check.
Oh, okay. My bad. Should I just...
Oh, no, you're doing it with... Okay, no, if you do it with move, that's a little... I guess that's a different thing you're doing. What's the base damage on the lightsaber you chose?
11.
And where are you aiming?
I'm trying to get my arms free.
Okay, then you successfully cut around the overgrowth around your arms, but your legs are still there, and the growth is creeping back up towards your arms.
Okay. Was that my action, or was that a maneuver?
Action. And if you don't dedicate a force die, your lightsaber is going to fall into the growth at the end of the...
Can I grab my lightsaber with a maneuver?
If you wanted to do it, if you wanted to achieve that successfully, the lightsaber would be out of your reach by now, because the growth was like all around you.
Ah, shit. All right, I'll dedicate a force die.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess I'll take 2 strain real quick to draw my other lightsaber.
You haven't taken a maneuver yet, so you could do that without strength.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll
Okay.
draw my other lightsaber then.
Cool. Person it next to me. Okay, at this stage, Cedric, out of the bushes, you finally notice something coming towards you.
I say, don't worry, Cedric. There's only these 6. I know.
As Cedric's being stabbed to death.
I'm fairly certain that's a mirage.
Cedric, you know, is coming out of one of the from behind one of the trees. An older Godel in kind of armor of sorts, holding a dark blade, not unlike the one you noticed Zazine holding on Corellia, and he's going to attack you with it.
Communicate with him.
What's your
Hello?
what's your melee defense?
1.
Did you cut yourself out, Merkava?
My arms
His
are free.
arms are
Okay.
cut.
I cut my arms off.
Yeah! I guess.
He's not going to hit you, but he's then going to spend a maneuver going back behind the tree.
Now, Cedric,
None of
repeat
you
after
can
me. All hail the setback die.
None of you can see him.
All hail the setback guy. So I think it's this time to for me to try and bust out of this thing.
Hulk out.
It's Hulk out time, Puddy. I'm just gonna try and rip these
Formidable athletics check.
I'm gonna use Destiny. I'm gonna turn that light-sided point into an advantage.
Okay, so you successfully rip yourself out of all of the vines and get yourself with the maneuver as well. You have to spend an action on the maneuver on this because you're going to have to move to rip yourself out to the tree area where Kasari is. I'll say not engaged. You rip yourself to there, and you're no longer enclosed with these vines or anything.
Okay, then I'll end my turn here.
The green areas are like safe zones where the vines aren't.
Okay.
The good places.
Yeah, exactly. So at this point, you hear a thump and something flying through the air. Cedric, what's your range defense?
1.
when you hear the thump, you don't really hear anything else for a very long time, and you actually don't know where it's come from.
Did you guys hear that thumping noise?
No idea.
Oh well then.
Can't talk cutting vines.
It's not Godel, because all the Godel are right here.
There was some other godly thing.
Mirage.
He seemed to attempt to stabby me, but it didn't really work.
Simply a hallucination, my dear. You had too much to eat last night. I say, can't think of the Scrooge quote. Okay, anyway. What would it take to actually try to communicate with these things? Is there a check I could do? Could I use xenology?
Depends on what you're saying. Well, xenology, you could definitely use xenology as an action to try and, like, study them. But I don't know exactly what you'd get out of that.
I'm gonna attempt to use hand gestures. Basically, well, let me think for a second. Okay, I'm gonna do the following hand gestures. I'm going to point at the Godel. I'm going to point at myself. I'm going to then take my hand and sort of swish it around, standing up, like the hand standing up at a vertical, and I'm going to swish it around in a circle. And I'm going to repeat that another time. Point at them, point at me, swish my hand up in a circle, and then I'm going to put both of my hands crisscross on my chest.
Okay. Second.
What?
This is your action. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Now is not the time for the Macarena.
If you don't understand the Godel speak, I can't help you.
Do you understand the Godel speak?
They'll get it. And I'm basically trying to communicate the idea that, hey, we're friends. Ah, shit.
You don't see a reaction.
Good luck, Kasari.
So they then stab me.
They look at you confused for a moment.
Oh, good. I've distracted them. Don't attack, Cedric. We're starting a line of communication.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
And next for me, friend. Okay, it is the top of the initiative order, which means Merkava, the vines have now gotten back up to your arms, and is going to take a hard athletics check to hold on to that lightsaber you drew.
Wait, so even if I cut half of them off, they're just going to come back no matter what?
It's been quite a while now, yeah.
But,
it's been a few seconds. It's been like 3 seconds. They're fast growing.
Oh, God. Well, I'm useless.
You gonna make the athletics check, or you gonna let it drop?
You just give up.
Make the athletics.
I'm about to.
Do it. Just make the athletics check. It won't be that bad.
I mean, it's better than literally giving up. Jesus. Oh.
See, it wasn't that bad.
So this is Green Meanie, right?
No. Yeah.
Okay. The Green Meanie drops into the vines and starts to get engulfed, and you no longer see it.
Not that bad, huh, guys?
Meanwhile, make a hard discipline check to see if you can hold on to your lightsaber that's in the air.
You'll be fine. I mean, if you didn't do anything, they would have grabbed the lightsaber. So
you do hold on to your lightsaber in the air with 2 strain, stressing yourself out to do it, but you got it.
This time, Murky, like, just slice all of it.
I'm not sure I can.
Cut yourself in half, and that'll really.
I hulked out and walked to a safe place.
Yeah, because all of your body was connected to a vine.
Yeah.
The lightsaber
So you
is a
actually
much
cut-
smaller surface area.
Hmm. Can you force move yourself?
No.
And if he does, if he uses any force move that, if he uses any
Oh,
force move
yeah.
power as an action, he's going to drop that lightsaber.
That is very true. Don't drop that lightsaber.
So it's the start of the next turn, and it's going to be a friendly little fellow who has happened to discover a Jedi trapped in the vines.
Oh god.
So you don't have a lightsaber drawn, Chris. So have you got 3 melee defense? Am I correct in that assumption?
Yes.
Where's the third coming from? So you got 2 from your armor, and what's your third one?
I got 3 from my armor.
It says 2 defense on your purified armored robes.
Oh, wait, no. The third one, okay, I only have 2 then for my armor.
Okay.
One comes from my lightsaber, and the other comes from the fact that both of them are defensive. Well, shoot. Okay. I'm a potato. Just put me down, boys.
Hey, I was successful. Okay, good luck.
Okay, so
Raise the setback.
he's going to deal 10 damage, ignoring 3 soak.
So... Ow.
So he deals 7 wounds to you.
I'm gonna ask that he does not do that again.
Okay, so he stabs you straight through the abdomen, the old Jackson special. You got removes that dark blade. You can feel a dark energy coming from it, and he once again goes back behind a tree, and he's out of sight. You can't see him anymore.
That's not creepy whatsoever.
Not even a little bit. Why do you think it's creepy?
So... Do you want me to just whack these guys, Kasari?
I think we should continue the line of communication here.
Okay, you go then.
Well, considering I am at high risk of death here, you guys need to start the train.
Start betraying?
Like...
Well, for one problem, I can't see shit. All I see is the Godel right in front of me.
Yeah,
You can't even see
I
all of them anymore. The darkness means that you can only see like 2 or 3 of them, and you know there's 6 there.
Ah, shit. I say, don't worry, guys. There's only 6
So-
Godel. I can't iterate that enough.
I attempt to force leap to Merkava and then throw him over here. Because that would be
seems
a
like a way
maneuver
for you
into an
to-
action.
That seems like a way for you to get caught in the vines.
That's true. But then, would it be possible to use a second maneuver to force jump back? With 2 strain.
I mean, you can use force leap as a maneuver. There's nothing preventing you from using 2 of them.
2. So if I... Because it's short range, so I thought I'll be able to force leap to him. Then I would just have to throw Merkava, ripping the vines off all at once, and then jump back. Which means we're all on safe footing, and he's not going to get stabbed again. That means, then again, on your turn, Kasari, you can, as a maneuver, stimpack Merkava and do your talkie thing.
I don't have stim packs, buddy.
Oh, great.
I don't think talking's gonna do much.
We almost broke through. Communication is the key to these types of things, buddy.
I'm going to die.
You're not gonna die. Don't be so dramatic.
No, do you want me to try this, Merkava?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm going to take this turn and force leap to Merkava. And I can do that.
You successfully force leap to Merkava, and the vines immediately start grasping at your feet and your legs, and it will take an action to resist being sucked in.
Goodbye, Cedric.
Can I use my action though still to throw Merkava?
Yes, if you want to succumb to the vines.
Goodbye.
I can get out. I'll throw Merkava.
That was a good trade.
Okay, it's going to be a hard athletics check. Actually, it can either be a hard athletics check if you just want to throw him, or a formidable athletics check if you want to throw him specifically to that platform.
I'd throw him to the platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw him to the platform.
He could land on the platform just from the random throw, but it's not guaranteed.
Seems risky.
Triumph!
Wow.
I will let you use the triumph to notice something important from where you are, if you want to.
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. So you throw Merkava, he lands on the platform. He still has vines around him, by the way, and those vines have extended from where he was to the platform, still engulfing his legs. The ones from his, the one on his arms were ripped off from the throw, but the vines went with him. And they're still trying to drag him back into the abyss.
I'm getting we can't win and this is scripted feeling from this.
No, we can do this.
I don't feel that way at all.
Look,
Cedric, you notice that there are 5 Godels in these positions.
That's fake.
Guys,
news.
there's 5 Godels
That's fake
over there.
News, Cedric.
Look.
I counted them myself.
No, my eyes have got a lot better. There's a Godel over there who's actually wearing armor full, and then there's 4 over there holding something. I don't know.
Communication.
So that you notice him like behind the tree, but you can clearly see him.
Okay. Then it would take an action for me to get out, so I can't force sleep back. So I'll in it next.
Okay, so these guys right here, I'm on the wrong layer. Right here. Cedric, you notice them. You're the only one who can see them. They are expertly jumping, like, from point to point, and moving a lot faster than you would expect in this kind of terrain.
Ooh.
And they're going to fire at Merkava.
Communication, Merkava, don't worry.
How much range defense do you have, Merkava?
2. As soon as I get free, I'm going to kill all these.
Oh shit.
So they're going to deal.
I'm unconscious.
8 damage.
Is that how much soak is ignored?
None. It's a little capsule thing.
Oh wait, they're hitting me with the capsules?
Yeah.
Alright, then that's 2 damage then. Not unconscious, thank God.
As the capsule hits, it opens up into a giant net, which engulfs you, and you cannot take maneuvers for 5 turns.
Okay, yep. Oh, that's me, sorted.
That's that turn.
Yeah, I'll do it next.
Okay, time for communication, I say. So, my new strategy is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to point at myself and then point at them, and then I'm going to take my right hand and my left hand and I'm going to shake hands with myself and say the word peace. And I sort of smile, tapping on myself and repeating this again.
Okay, 1 second.
Son of a bitch.
They don't understand you, and they again look at you just confused.
It's okay, guys. We'll get this. Just communication. They should at least call out to their friends, "Hey, guys, stop fighting. We're confused."
And then next to me.
Okay.
No, they're just sending confused, like, emotions to everybody. Clearly.
Yep.
Okay, so they're gonna. So at this point, the 6 go. Well, the 3 in front of you that can see are gonna look at each other, I'm very confused, and then they're gonna disengage from you. Move to medium range.
Peace.
Murky,
Murky,
Cut that.
do you take your own life?
Murky, you can cut those
Yeah.
vines off.
Yeah, I'm going to try to lightsaber the vines off of me.
There's no vines, it's a net.
No, he does still have vines on his feet.
Oh, that's a
He has
real
vines
bitch.
on his feet and a net around him.
That is a real bitch, isn't it?
And
They shoot 12 more nets on him.
alright.
Merkava, it'll take a maneuver to draw your lightsaber.
Lightsaber in the air. His force move.
Force move check will be your action. So you can do that.
Alright. Is it just the force check?
Well, you're trying to move it to you, I presume, or are you trying to move it to the vines?
I'm trying to swing on the vines with it.
Yep.
So is that a saber check as well?
Just force move.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm taking...
Taking conflict.
I think it's just 1 you need to do it.
Yeah, I'm just
So it's
taking
0.
one.
Also, why did you roll 2 force die? You have 1 dedicated. You
Oh,
have another
that-
1 dedicated.
That,
But that's fine. That's okay, though. That's fine.
yeah. My bad.
Okay, so you do successfully sever. 1 second. Well, I can't really show this on the battle screen, but you sever the vines essentially. You still have them wrapped around your leg, but they're no longer connected to like the motherland, as it were.
Now,
And-
now watch. The vines are gonna grab the dead vines and start dragging them.
And the other side of the vine that's on your legs falls into the overgrowth around here. But you feel free at the moment. That's all you can do in it next turn.
Uh-oh.
Just put me down.
Top of the initiative order, Cedric. The vines have grasped further up your body. Your arms are condensed to your side. It's going to be a hard athletics check to hold on to your lightsaber.
I'm going to turn that 2 light side points into advantage.
I'll use all of that advantage to free your right. You're right-handed, right?
Yes, I'm right-handed.
To keep your right hand free, as not only do you hold it by your side, we also cut away some of the vines on your right hand side.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. Your left arm is compressed to your side, and the rest of your body is almost in a cocoon of vines at this point. But your right arm is free, and your head is still just about poking out of the floor.
Okay.
It's at this point that you notice the guy behind the tree duck and dive. You lose sight of him for a second, but then he pops up here.
And he starts to.
Oh, hey again.
He's like, "Oh, I know you. I've asked this before, but what's your melee defense? I need to know because I have this
What?
stabby thing."
I have 1 melee defense. You know, Jedi robes.
Jedi robes, yeah.
They're really nice.
Oh, those
Jedi
look like
armor.
Jedi robes.
Jedi
These are-
combat robes.
These are Antar combat robes, you see. He is going to deal 9 damage to you, ignoring 3 of your soak.
I'm going to parry. So he knows 3 soak and he's doing 9 damage, so I need to parry off.
You're taking 4 wounds currently, I think.
Yeah, 4 wounds, so I need 2. Where is that? As a thing.
What, parry?
There. Yeah, parry. So 3. Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, I can parry it all off.
Take 3 strain.
Yep.
And then you see him duck and weave again, and at this point, you actually lose sight of him.
Guys, the armory guy's gone.
Communication,
Seriously.
Cedric.
He's a guy in Antar armor, and he seems to have a very stabby saber.
I'm sure he
Yeah, I
does.
know.
Like the one from Corellia. With Sazine. which they could be affiliated.
So whose turn?
Like,
Whose turn is it?
To play a character's turn.
do you want me to try and bust my way out of this?
I mean, can I see anyone?
You? Yeah. Well, you can't really make anyone's full body out, but you can definitely still see the silhouettes of these guys because they're walking away from you. You kept track of them, and you can use your hearing to know where this group still is.
Okay. Since they seem to have ignored me, I'm going to help Merkava out.
Of the net?
Yes.
Okay. I'll say that you can spend your action to upgrade his check on his turn. Does that sound okay?
Just cut me out of it.
I think the GM would have said I could do that if I could do it.
I mean, you can use your lightsaber to cut it if you want to try.
If I fuck up, I might cut your leg off, dude.
It'll be worth it. Literally, you would be giving me 1 yellow against 3 hard, or against a difficult. It's not going to work out for me. Don't waste your action.
Okay, I'll cut you out. What's the difficulty of cutting him out?
It'll be a melee check. We'll see how much damage you do.
To his face.
I'm gonna flip Destiny. It's 1 challenge, one difficult.
And then you might want to stim pack him.
I don't have
With
stim
one of
packs.
One of his stim packs.
Yeah. 5 XP.
Oh yeah.
But
I'll let you use those 2 triumph, or at least one of them. This probably isn't a 2 triumph thing, but you can use one of them to cut enough of a hole in the net to reach in, grab a stim pack, and stim pack him.
Sure.
And then you could use the other one to upgrade his check on his turn.
Sure.
So that was a win-win situation.
So heal 5 wounds.
Not dead.
You weren't dead before, Macabre. Not yet, at least. And then it next.
You used 2 stims earlier, by the way, right, Cedric?
1.
So let me just check something real quick. Okay, Merkava didn't do too much yesterday. Alright. So, at this point, the group of 6, you can hear from the rustling that the rustling gets quieter and quieter and quieter until you can pretty much no longer hear the rustling.
All we can hear are screams.
I'd buy it. Did they flee after they realized they couldn't instant kill us?
They walked away after their communication with Kasari.
It was good communication.
Should
I
we?
guess you baffled them to death.
Well, they're not dead. She just is very baffling.
Baffled them to neutrality.
So, do you want me to take this turn so I can get back over
Yeah.
to you guys?
Sure.
So I'm gonna take this action to try.
Because you're there and not where you originally were,
Yeah.
Hey, grab
You
my
don't have-
lightsaber while you're over there.
you don't have enough space to do what you did last time. Last time you got onto the platform and then kept walking to break them. So all you could really do is reposition yourself within the vines.
Could I reposition myself enough so I can try and force jump out of it? Force leap out of
Not
it?
really. Because you're still going to be as engulfed as you are from there. So if you could force leap from what your new position, you could force leap from your current position, and you're too engulfed to force leap from what you're currently in.
I'm thinking we just need to swing on these things till they give up and stop regenerating.
Or we find the root of the problem.
It's a pun, right?
Ah, you bitch.
My pun detector went off, so I just,
My eyes started to melt. That was so punny.
I'm bleeding out. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do to get out of this.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Alright, literally.
Just let it take
So-
you. It's like Devil's Snare. Maybe it'll drag you down to like a paradise world.
Is that called heaven?
I mean, if it is, win-win. Unless you,
Nah,
although you've killed a lot of people, you're probably not going.
Yeah, probably not. And heaven's not really a thing in Star Wars.
Ooh,
But...
heaven is a place on earth.
How do you know?
Really? Where?
You have to get there
Okay.
first. It's,
Like, it's a
not
bit-
so far away.
Slashing
Yeah,
at the underbrush. Does that get anything done, or does it just keep growing back immediately?
Well, you slashed at the underbrush earlier, and you managed to free yourself, but very shortly it managed to grab you.
Hey, Makava, can you use your lightsaber to slash
mind-
around?
Keep in mind at this point that it is confirmed that this turn is Cedric's. I would not have informed you about the movement unless you had confirmed that this was going to be your turn.
Yeah.
Don't you mean Merkava's?
No,
No,
I mean Cedric's.
mine.
Oh, it is Cedric's turn. Okay.
The issue is, I have no way of getting out of this. Like, I'm
Well,
here.
that's defeatist attitude. Check your inventory again.
He has been super defeatist. Eat your way out.
Yep.
Maybe it's candy. No one has tasted these vines yet.
Flip a destiny die and get the crab to arrive.
Oh my god, the crab! Has it been birthed?
You don't know, but if you flip a destiny die, it's right there.
See, Putty, even with that, I don't see.
Even with
Really?
the crab, it's got really
No.
sharp fingers.
No, I'm saying when you said look at my inventory, I really
I
don't.
didn't have any specific thing in mind. I'm just saying you've
Like-
got like 7 items, so you could be like, there's a ton of things you can think of.
Wait, no, just pop a grenade and make it go off. You can tank it.
No, I really don't have anything
That's
that I
a good one.
like.
I mean, yeah, my inventory is literally my armor and my lightsabers at this point.
Like I've got my arm, I've got a respirator, and I've got my binoculars. I have a backpack and a belt.
A respirator,
And a comlink.
say.
Yeah, a respirator, but it's not
A
like
respirator, you say?
it's not
He's
like
gonna breathe the vines to death.
like it would stop me from suffocating, but it's not going to stop me from getting out of here.
Actually, if your
And-
lungs
and
can't
even-
inhale and exhale, it won't stop you from
It won't.
suffocating.
It won't stop me from suffocating. So it's like. So I don't have a hatchet. Like my lightsaber is my best tool, but like there's no way for me supposedly to fall asleep out of here. If I slash at them,
You'll
It's-
just end up losing your lightsaber.
I will. Unless what we could do is that I slash at the top ones, getting rid of them. But even then, if I slash at them and then Makava slashes at them, so I'm practically free,
Wait a minute. Wait a
then
minute.
it's in a turn. It's still going to try and grab my lightsaber.
Why don't we just
So
set
would
it
you-
on fire?
What do you have to set it on fire?
You can use a lightsaber to set stuff on fire.
You could flip a destiny die to have kept the matches from earlier, because you guys slept in beds with matches.
Screw it. I think that's our best option at this point.
Yeah, at this point, I'll
Yeah.
flip it so I have them.
Okay.
You have matches in your pocket, and they're reachable by your right arm.
Oh yeah, I am going. I have my lightsaber in my right arm.
Throw it to me.
What would that? That would be a maneuver.
It'd be an action to throw it.
I can't get them with holding my lightsaber, and I'm just gonna. It's gonna be a harder check this turn. Like, there's gonna be a point where it starts doing damage, almost certainly. So,
You know what they say about assumptions.
They make us into slaves.
Would you kindly take your turn?
Would you do something?
I
have time for this shit.
I am just gonna slash at the top ones with my
Top of the
lightsaber.
Slash your own throat.
Make a melee check.
Does
I'm
it
gonna
count?
Gonna use Destiny.
Does it count as multiple opponents?
No. So it's one challenge, one setback. No, not setback. One challenge, one difficulty. How much damage is that?
That is 15 damage.
What are you gonna do with your advantage?
I'm gonna double crit.
Plus 10 crit, you mean?
Plus 10 crit.
So what's the total crit?
Plus 30. Okay, that's
You successfully cut off all of the vines around your left arm and your neck area, your chest area, all the way up until you don't quite have your waist free, but it's just above your waist.
okay.
You're able to like rip yourself up so that your waist is like visible from people looking at you. Because before you were like under the ground.
Okay, then I'm gonna use a maneuver to grab the matches in my left hand and hold them as high as I possibly can until.
Okay. So is that
because it will be it. Is it an action to set them alight?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say that. But then you could set them alight and throw them on the vines at the like you could attempt to set the vines on fire with one action. That includes lighting it and putting it down.
Yeah.
And stuff. Okay, these guys. Well, none of you see these guys, so they're gonna take their turn in secret. Doesn't affect you guys.
So Macabre.
You're still in a net.
Merkaba, do you take your own life? Do you attempt to break out of the net now that you have advantage? Merkaba?
I'll give him 30
My
seconds.
mic was muted, my bad. So I thought the net was broken.
Nope. She just
It's
managed
got
to
a
get
hole in it.
enough of a hole in it to reach in, stim pack you, and you also get an upgraded check when you try to do it.
Okay, I guess I'll try to get out of the net.
Okay, this is your action.
Roll. Is it still?
Hard, yeah. Athletics.
Oh my god.
You rip your way through the hole, taking 2 strain in the process, and you are out of the net. You can take maneuvers again.
Oh boy. Alright, that's my turn then.
In it next for me then. Top of the initiative order, the vines are going to engulf you, Cedric, and it will be a hard athletics check to hold on to your lightsaber, and a hard athletics check with 2 boosts to hold on to the matches. The 2 boosts are from you holding it very, very high.
So that gives me another 7 XP and up to 17 XP now. Or athletics.
Wait, maybe we should just leave you in there for a while.
Yeah, maybe I should just stay here for a while. Like, I need 3 more XP to get up to my next level. So
Training, it's hyperbolic time training.
You're just getting more swole by the minute.
So that's the lightsaber one. I'll turn that to light side into advantage.
You can do the same thing as last time, keeping your right arm free.
Yep, I'll keep my right arm free. And then...
Wait a minute. An athletics check is your action. You can't even attempt to light them on fire.
No, these are an end of turn incidental thing that we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not part of his turn.
Okay, because that'd be shit.
And that's that one as well.
Yeah, and you can do the same. You can keep your left arm free with that one. Although the vines have reached back up through your torso, though. So you're still sinking a little bit, but both your arms are still held up out of the vines, and your head is peeking too.
Yeah. Cool. That's good for me.
Okay, so you hear some rustling, and Kasari, you notice in front of you a gentleman with a dark blade who is going to try to stab you.
No, good sir. Communication.
He's going to deal... He is going to deal 8 damage, ignoring 3 of your soak.
Okay, he deals 6 wounds.
Okay, and he is going to crit with a vicious 3. And I think you don't have any other crits. So I think it's
I
just
have
plus
one.
3.
I have
Okay,
one. I'm
plus 40 then.
I'm gonna suffer 6 strain
Okay.
to deal 6 wounds back to him.
Cool. Okay.
Assuming he's biological in nature.
He's a robot. No, yeah, he's
shit.
biologically. He clearly, like, as he stabs you through the abdomen, like, he clearly feel like he reaches for his abdomen. He's like, oh no.
And I laugh. No,
Plus 40 crit. I think this is potentially lethal.
Yes.
It's definitely not good. Let's see what happens, boys. Oh, fuck!
Holy shit!
This is less than good, boys.
Kasari, would you like to roll the D100?
I would have preferred losing a limb.
Yeah, then you could have got a metal arm.
Ah, shit! Okay. This is not cool at all. Fuck. Okay.
We might party wipe.
This is... What? No, don't be a drama puss. Okay. Like, party wiping in this game, I've talked about this with Putty, it's almost impossible. I mean, that would just be ludicrous. Unless these guys are really savage and they stab us all to death as soon as we pass out, in which case, yeah, I mean, it's... okay, yeah, I'll roll the D100. Okay, boys, what do I want to lose? I don't want to lose strength or discipline, or willpower, because that would set me back. So brawn and willpower I want to keep up. I'm fine with losing agility, cunning. I don't really want to lose intellect or presence. Ah, fuck. Okay, here goes nothing. Wait, that's not how that...
It's exclamation mark D100.
Okay. That didn't work either.
I guess it just can't happen.
Does it not like...
Well, I'll just give up.
Do you want me to roll? Do you want me to try and roll it?
Wait, I'll try on... Can I do it on roll 20?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, roll 20 crashed. Can you imagine?
That's... Oh, okay.
98.
Well...
Oh,
Fuck! God damn it.
as the blade comes into you, it clearly damages a number of vital organs and...
Damages your Brian.
and you feel yourself, like, shocked, go into physical shock due to the injury. You are grievously hurt, and the scar on your abdomen is gruesome and horrid, and your will to fight is fading second by second as it is removed from your abdomen. The individual begins walking away from you, but
I'm not dead, bitch. Come back. Let's fight.
He's not stealthy enough or fast enough for him to get out of your sight, Kasari. Merkava, Cedric, you can't see him, but Kasari, you know he is here. Still at short range, but in the vines.
That's generally not good.
Generally? I mean generally. It's not good. No adjectives needed.
I was making a Star Wars pun.
Is the dice roller? Yeah, dice roller's done.
Oh wait, I don't get the pun.
It's a grievous wound, Putty said.
Also, that in it next didn't work.
Because the dice roller's dead.
Oh, that's why rolling didn't work. Well, what the fuck?
I think it was still technically online when you rolled. I think it was on the process of crashing. It's off.
It might have been your roll that crashed it.
It was like, oh no, it was my anger.
D100.
It was like, The dice roller could sense that I was upset with its result, so it cowered and ran away.
Run away.
Okay, let me start.
Run away, my friend.
Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Okay. It's back up.
Right, I'll roll that in next.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I feel sorry for you now, Marshall.
Kasar, I don't want your pity.
No,
Kasari's
talk it out, Marshall.
Kasari's recklessness takes over, and she. Well, the other ones weren't critting me. Well, actually, no, they did crit me. Anyway, fuck those guys. Okay, I run. My recklessness takes over. I'm gonna run after him.
Okay, if you don't use your action to resist, you can use your action to attack him without any trouble. But if you don't use your action to resist, you will succumb to the vines after you attack him.
I'm gonna use my action to attack him. Damn the consequences. And I'll use maneuver to get my lightsaber out because I didn't have it. Wait, did I have it?
No, you
Pretty
didn't.
sure you. Well, you were talking, but you could have drawn it at the start of combat.
Okay.
Oh, he's got 0 defense and adversary 1, so 1 challenge, 1 defeat.
Okay. 3. And I'm going to suffer 3 strain to upgrade this check. In fact, fuck it, I'm burning Destiny to upgrade it again. I want to scoop his eyes out. And fuck it, I'm going to activate Ebb and Flow, but not to damage him. I actually want to heal myself because I have a lot of strain. So... 2 white. Okay, yep. Wait, 1 L and 1... What was it, 1 N?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Motherfucker!
Oh, shit.
Marshall, for narrative purposes, I will tell you that as you attack him, he's already stumbled enough that the vines have started to take hold. With that said, how do you want to finish him?
I'm gonna attack. I wanna just push it through his chest from behind.
Okay.
And I just want to twist it around, and then I want to pull out and just let the vines drag him down.
They do so, engulfing every part of his body as he twists dreadfully into an unhuman shape and is engulfed by the overgrowth. As are you.
Goodbye.
And that is the despair. You are pulled under. That is the end of combat. You can still get all your strain back, and you two can roll for strain, and then we'll deal with the aftermath of this.
YOLO, no regrets.
Alrighty. So, Rakava's gonna sit down and cry. No,
Didn't reset.
Thank you.
You just
Okay.
hear Kasari in the distance just screaming.
Actually,
oh my god.
wow.
What happened?
8 strain.
On his strain recovery.
Wow.
Max that.
Yeah. I know we're quite a bit early today, but I think the consequences will make for a good start of session next week. So if that's alright with everyone, I think I'm going to end it off here, and we'll pick this up next week.
I swear to
Yep.
god, if I lose a lightsaber from one threat, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Boo-hoo.
We'll say that Cedric, you got out of the vines and managed to get back to Rakava's position, because you big strong man.
Alright, I'm going back into the vines to get my lightsaber.
We will deal with that next session.
I become Vine Man. I swim through the vines, and they become my new home.
Jesus Christ.
I learned to navigate them.
Hey, sorry, you're choking, Scott.
I'm gone? Oh shit! I'm now Vine. I'm Vine Woman. The dream's real.
Okay, so if I think this is usually where the episode ends, right, Marshall? I forget. I always forget.
This is usually where the episode ends. So since I will have Ben make up for the fact that he didn't do his thing, but he can't describe this session. So we're gonna have Cedric, you're gonna do the outro and you're gonna write the description. So what do you want to say?
Okay. So this week was quite a week, I feel. So we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully Kasari's alright. Well, she's not alright, but hopefully not. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.